Hi guys, welcome to the channel for the love of life. We are husband and wife. I'm Tawny, my husband is Chris, and our son is Cole. He's 18. We are currently living in our RV. We decided about a year-ish ago that we were going to move across the country. So we currently are in Oregon, and we will be moving to Florida this coming week. Sorry, distractions. This is my initial video, so I'm easily distracted. I'm sitting in a public place doing laundry because we are in our RV. So let's go back to March 5th. So if we rewind to March 5th, we had been in the RV for 3 months. We were planning to depart for Florida June 8th, right after my niece's graduation. And COVID had just started becoming a topic of conversation. And so we had completely downsized our entire house into a 10 by 20 storage shed, which in that storage shed is my husband's old Jeep that his dad left him. Yes, I'm in my car, sorry. And so we really have whittled down to a lot of nothing. So I'm rambling, you'll have to forgive me. Rewinding back to March 4th, I keep saying March 5th, but it's March 4th. We have 3 adult golden retrievers in our RV with us. And at the time, it was me, myself, my husband, and my son, my daughter. So there's 4 of us. Yeah, me and myself only counts for 1. So there was 4 of us in the trailer. Everyone is adults. My youngest is 18. My daughter is 19. So, 4 adults, 3 adult dogs, 2 of them which were not fixed. And yes, when I say that, 2 of them are not fixed. I had an appointment for my girl to get neutered, spayed. And during our process of moving out of our house into our RV, I completely spaced the appointment. So I kept reminding myself, you need to make an appointment before she goes into heat. You need to make an appointment. And I just kept procrastinating. And guess what? Yeah, you guessed it. She got pregnant. She went into heat, and I was doing a really good job keeping them separated. So I'd alternate my daughter's dog, who is just 1, so he's not quite old enough to get fixed. And then I'd alternate them in between the kennel. So I'd give them 2-hour increments in the kennel, and then they would get out and go out to the park and then switch. Well, when I was had my back turned for 30 seconds, he nailed her, and well, yes, you guessed it. We ended up having puppies in our RV. All the while, the pandemic blew up. So here we are, still in Oregon. It is currently June 29th. We currently have 8 rascally little puppies, and I'll insert the video of the puppies right here. Well, everybody's a little wild because they just had baths. Everybody's a little wild. Everybody's getting ready to come home, enjoying their last couple hours with their family. Their old family. See you guys tomorrow. Those puppies are going to their new home starting June 30th. So that's tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. I look like this because I have not slept in a month. Like, literally, I have not slept. 8 puppies are worse than a newborn baby. I have not had a full night's sleep in a month. My husband and I agreed to do this together. And so we get up together. We go to bed together. So we go to bed about usually between 11 and 11:30. puppies are usually running around wild and crazy. We get them to sleep by shutting all the lights out. They'll calm down after about 10 or 15 minutes. And then we take a nap. And that nap can be anywhere from 1 hour. Well, it's been as little as 30 minutes. So literally could be anywhere from 30 minutes to like 3 or 4 hours if we're really lucky. But that doesn't happen that often. So we don't sleep. And I sleep less than my husband, because my husband can go hit the pillow and he's out in 5 minutes. Me, it takes me an hour to get to sleep. And if I get to sleep and then I get woken up, it takes me even longer. Oh, sorry, there's lots of people pulling in around me and I don't want to get anybody else but me. So I look like I've been hit by a truck. I'm wrinkly. My bags have bags. I'm so tired. So, with these puppies, we have experienced a great joy and have made some alternate decisions in our life. We have decided that we are going to breed dogs. Oh my God. I did just say that. Breed dogs. So my husband is currently a contractor. We are 40 in our 40s. Won't go any further into detail about that. But he's tired and I'm tired, and I currently have a small eBay business that we run together on the side, so we are all constantly working. My son helps me out, and when he's not helping me out, he helps my husband out. So we're all just kind of working as a team to move along and get to our goal, which is Florida. In Florida, what's our goal? Our goal is to live free, right? We don't want to be in debt. We have some debts. We have an RV. We have this car. We have some credit card bills. All told, all of that together, we're probably in about $50,000 in debt. Granted, our car and our trailer are about half of that. So yeah, we're probably in $25,000 in credit card debt. And with the current situation of our world, it's becoming impossible to even chip away at that. So what's the plan? Right now we currently own 1.5 acres in Florida, which is in a planned community, which most neighborhoods are in Florida, which means that you have HOAs. Ours is pretty lenient. The problem is that we have decided to breed dogs, and in order to use our property in Florida, we have to have a house built and completed before we can build outbuildings. Well, breeding dogs is not going to work in an RV. We just cannot do it. So we have decided to, I'm going to be leaving for Florida on July 3rd. And I am going to go find us another property that we can pay cash for, because what I left out is that with the current state of the world, we do not have enough money to finish our house. We did, but due to financial situations for people that my husband was going to be working for, we've lost some contracts, which means we've lost some income, which means we had to use our savings. So bummer. We're really bummed about that, but life is not always easy and you just have to roll with it. So we are going to buy a property with cash, and then we're going to buy a couple pre-manufactured sheds, and we are going to convert both of those into, well, one of those into a house and one of those into dog kennels. And we will do it slowly and with what money we have right now. without draining ourselves and not being able to build our house in the near future. And I'm looking all around. I have a small attention span because I haven't slept. Bear with me. It will get better. This is my first video, and there's a learning curve, and I'm just all over the place right now. So basically we want to have no living expenses, right? There's going to be initial expenses by buying the sheds. I've already been looking and contacting people before I get there, so I have a list of sheds to go look at. We have a realtor already who has hooked me up with a lady in our neighborhood that we have property in now, and she's renting us her house. It's her second home. She lives in Florida. She's giving us a really great deal on the house. I'll be down there for 3 to 4 months by myself, trying to get all of this stuff worked out and planned. So when my husband and my son arrive, basically all we'll need to do is pour concrete slabs and then have the sheds delivered. So that's the plan right now. So we leave on the 3rd, and I'm going to be documenting the entire journey, and we are going to be hopefully making this a daily situation where I'm vlogging daily, because I want to remember this time. And there are just the 3 of us going at this point. My daughter has decided to stay, which, she's an adult. She can make those choices for herself. Yeah. So, subscribe if you want to kind of watch our journey. I know this is really rough. I promise it will get better. I just need to get those puppies out of the trailer and get some sleep. So subscribe and join us. We are so excited to be here and show you guys what we're doing. I think that with the current state of the world, we all need to be focusing on being financially free, because we do not know what's going to happen next. So once we get our housing situation sorted out, our next goal is going to be completely out of debt. So getting everything paid off and being financially free. Because if nothing else, this situation has taught us that we didn't feel like we were financially in debt. We knew we had some financial responsibilities to credit card, car payment, RV payment. Those are all really normal things for Americans. Because we don't have a mortgage anymore. We don't have, a lot of things. We don't have 2 car payments. We only have 1. We have 1 car that's completely paid off. Our RV is more than half paid off. So we really felt like we were doing pretty good as far as, being in debt. We're not as in debt as most Americans, but we don't want to be in any debt. And so that's kind of the goal with the shed to house situation. And I just really feel like the current state of the world has taught us that if nothing else, we need to be financially free. And if we never get to build our house, at least we will have a shed house, right? And we won't have we'll owe no one anything. And we'll be able to explore the beautiful state of Florida. We'll have beaches, and we have creeks, and we have rivers, and we have, it's unlimited, the outdoor activities that you can do in Florida. And that is what is really leading us to Florida, because here in Oregon we don't have an outside, we have about 2 months a year that you can really be outside and not be stuck in your house because it's raining or windy or snowing or whatever the weather might be doing here. And I'm rambling. So subscribe to us, guys, and you'll see we'll have some really cool stuff going on here on the channel. And we'll be showing you everything from puppy breeding and building our new business, our home-based business, to building a shed house and a shed kennel. And it's just going to be traveling our new state and moving cross country. It's going to be pretty interesting. So just join us. Can't wait to see you again. Bye for now.